So this is the story of a girl named Jonelle Methews, whose case was solved after 38 years. Jonelle Methews was born on the 9th of February 1972. Because her birth mother was only 13 years old, she was so young when she gave birth to Jonelle, so Jonelle was adopted by a family. Her father, named James, and her mother, named Gloria, they already had a daughter, named Jennifer. This was the family of 4 people, including parents and 2 daughters, lived in Greeley, Colorado. Jonelle studied at Franklin Middle School, and in that particular school she was a member of a choir group, and they used to perform actively, in concerts and events. On December 20th, 1984, on that particular date, she performed on the Christmas in their school Christmas concert. In this picture, she can be seen with her group. After the concert, her parents dropped her to her house, and her father went to his work. But later, after 1.5 hours, her father James arrived, and he saw that Jonelle was not at the house. Perhaps TV and heater was running. But then he thought that she should have been at the neighborhood, but after her sister arrived half an hour later, it was confirmed that Jonelle was not with her sister Jennifer. Her parents panicked. Everyone started looking for her in the neighborhood, and neighbors had no idea where Jonelle was gone, and eventually they called the police. After some interrogation, police discovered that there were unusual footprints outside the window of the house. After furthermore investigation, it was revealed that someone tried to came inside of the house, through the garage. No more evidence was found, no vehicle nor any trace of that if something misplaced, although police said that she must have ran away from home, but her family stated that there was no chance that she'd ran away without telling, because every time their daughters go outside of the house, they told their parents that where they were going, and their parents knew about that all the time. Even her sister said that. She was dramatic. If she'd run away, she would have left a note or something to let everyone know that how upset she was. After that, police interviewed every neighborhood, teacher, friend, and family, investigating and asking everyone who knew about Jonelle. Also, police kept an eye on her birth mother, till 2 months, and her birth mother was not informed about her daughter that what happened to her. And so Jonelle went missing. On 8 February 1985, after a month, there was a massive search for Jonelle, including over 500 people. They searched everywhere for her, in the area and outside the area, places they could ever imagined of. But no one got any clue about Jonelle. Her parents even started to state this case on radio for awareness. And even this case was mentioned by the President Ronald Reagan of that time. Sadly, the time passed, and everyone started to forget about Jonelle. On December 1985, on her first disappearance anniversary, her family was hopeless. They could not do anything, as there had no clues or evidence. They were horrified that what happened to her, what she was going through, or even if she is alive. As the time passed, in 2019, some construction workers were doing their job. Approximately 20 miles away from her house, they were shocked to find out a skeleton and immediately called the police. It was not hard to recognize that this was that 12-year-old child named Jonelle, as her clothes matched the day she disappeared. After examining the remains, it was found that she was shot in the head. This was the cause of her death. And after 35 years, she was found. After some months, police arrested someone who was under the suspicion, the man in his 60s, named Steve Pankey, who worked in a church near Jonelle's house. He was a suspect when remains of Jonelle were found, because he was acting weird with police. But later, back in 1984, when Jonelle disappeared, Steve Pankey attended the police negotiation and cleverly fooled the police. This man killed Jonelle, he claimed, after when he was arrested and his ex-wife stood against him, stating that he was violent. Even sadly, this man lost his own son due to a homicide in 2008. Steve Pankey showed no remorse of pain and guilty. In fact, he was proud of what he did. An investigator stated that on the basis of racism, he killed Jonelle. A person who worked on the church near her house killed her. Now, in the end of 2022, Steve Pankey is sentenced to life in prison for felony murder and second-degree kidnapping. Her family and everyone united to her funeral when her remains were discovered. This was the last photo of Jonelle Methews. I want you all to subscribe to this channel and wait till my next video. I'll come up with a new video every week. So, subscribe.